Thank you so much, sir.
आपने CUET में भी ऑल इंडिया रैंक 35 स्कोर किया हुआ है.
Every day I was studying for like 8 9 hours, always do maths in the last.
But in maths, mostly people struggle. Like I cracked gate 2 times.
And there is always a question of George Orwell. If you are doing
हाँ.
it, George Orwell is mandatory.
The India's Most Trusted Brand of the Year Awards 2024 with the first award category, which is Best UGC NET JRF English Coaching in Delhi by Vineet Pandey. It goes to Professor Vineet Pandey.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello Vanshika, congratulations. Gate exam AIR 50.
Thank you so much, sir.
ऑल इंडिया रैंक 50, बहुत बढ़िया. एंड आपने CUET में भी ऑल इंडिया रैंक 35 स्कोर किया हुआ है.
Yes, sir.
तो करेंटली यू आर हैविंग योर पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन क्लासेस, राइट? कहाँ से कर रहे हो?
Delhi University.
अच्छा, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ दिल्ली से कर रहे हैं. बहुत बढ़िया. आप बेसिकली कहाँ से हैं?
Delhi.
दिल्ली से ही.
J.
जी. सो टेल मी अबाउट योर जर्नी.
Okay, so GATE is actually fun. I'll be honest because it is very application based. When you are preparing for UGC NET and CUET PG, it is very rote learning. Like, would you believe I didn't even remember the dates and I didn't cram that because GATE doesn't ask that. It was like so fun. It is very genre based and you can actually have fun doing it. But yes, you have to make the competitive exam aspect fun. So it was good for me. But yes, I logged in. I actually studied. That's why I'm saying that. It was good.
And how did you handle the maths portion? Because the biggest problem that the English students face is maths.
I'll be honest, maths is not my forte. I am obviously doing humanities and I'm not good in it. So it was really very hard for me. But what I did is every day I was studying for like 8 9 hours. Every day, 2 hours, I was doing maths. And I'll be honest, it was not fun. That part was not. But I one of the trick I used
Yeah, you're
One
back.
of the trick I used was always do maths in the last because you're doing theories and there is a part when your mind become lazy, you get lethargic. Do maths at that time because it is like a kick to your brain, and then you won't know that when the 2 hours passed because you are not good at it. You will keep doing it, keep watching videos, keep practicing. Do it because after 2 3 days, your brain start adapting to it. That's what happened to me, and I only did PYQs, and I actually even did PYQs of physics, chemistry in GA aptitude, and
Wow.
I remember it was very hard, but you have to do that.
You actually have done everything that a topper does. So I must say, because in earlier exams also we have seen Gate AIR 1, Gate AIR 7, AIR 22, and all of these guys they had maths in their graduation, like they're
Mm.
from science background. So I was expecting the same from you, that you must have scored really well in maths, because ultimately the rank is dependent on your collective marks. You may be damn good in English, but in maths mostly people struggle. Like I cracked gate 2 times, but both times my rank is around 300, 400, because I'm totally zero in maths. The way you have attempted your the physics gate exam and the chemistry gate exams, you're checking the PYQs, it shows your dedicated effort. I'm really happy, Vanshika, I got to interact with you. So what was your entire strategy? You're studying 9 to 10 hours approx, and maths was not fun, rest it was fun. So what was your mindset? How did you decide that I should go for this for 2 hours, and for rest 8 to 10 hours I'll study literature, and in 8 to 10 hours did you divide those patterns, like I'll be just
Yeah,
reading, I'll be writing? Tell me that.
yeah, I did. Like because of CVT helped me a lot. My base was already made.
Hmm.
But first, what I did was I opened the gate PYQs. When I had an idea, I have to give gate, and then I analyzed it. I even have the pure like document where I, because there are only 5 6 PYQs of GATE right now, and you can actually segregate it. So
Hmm.
what I noticed was there was 13 questions around for British literature. They are mostly genre based, and there is always a question of George Orwell. If you are doing
Ah.
GATE, George Orwell is mandatory, and there is one question of Indian aesthetics,
Hmm.
and you have to do in depth, like you have to know the writer, you don't have to just cram it. So
Hmm.
that was my trick. So when I was studying, like I'm doing Indian literature, so I grouped them like writers, poets and dramatists,
Hmm.
and even in that like partition writers and all, I segregated it. But
Hmm.
then I also kept a track because I was doing master, I'm still doing, I'm in semester two. So I have to manage it. So I segregated it like I'll give day one to Indian literature, and I did that in the particular time frame.
Hmm.
But yes, you have to, break it because it is very lengthy.
True. So this is how you just had this approach. And what was your reaction when you checked your result and you found AIR 50?
If I'm being really honest, I was actually very, I don't know how to feel about it because, as an aspirant, I know AIR 50 put me in a strong bracket,
Hmm.
but I just want more and more. I cannot explain it why, but yes, it is there.
Like I have interacted with some other toppers also, but you are having a clearer approach. Like if you ask me that talking with the toppers who have secured better rank, who is having a better IQ. So I'm not demeaning them, but I must say that you are more sorted. You are actually clear what you wanted to do. So I'm sure you must be preparing your UGC net also side by
Yes,
side. And
yes.
when you study for UCNet, there are some chronological questions, date-oriented questions, and a lot of random questions. But in GATE, it's tough because they ask you MSQs also, multiple selective questions. So you are 100% correct that you just can't mug up the writer. You need to know the writer in detail. You should actually understand the writer. And how many years papers you must have solved? All the papers of GATE English?
So I remember even in CUET PG, I did all UGC net question papers. So,
Oh, wow.
you have to do everything. Like if you are in this field, do every MCQ, every PYQ you can get,
Right.
everything.
This is what I keep on telling my students that you are in this field, just solve anything that you can. Sometimes they are like, no, no, no. If I am preparing this exam, I'll solve the PYQ of this exam only. For CUET you started doing UGC net PYQs. Obviously, you're supposed to have the rank 35 all India, right?
I think
So, wow.
it is fun because of that only. You start connecting. You just feel like, oh yes, I did that there and it is here. And you just start feeling so fun.
So, right now, you're in which college you're studying there?
In Faculty of Arts, I am affiliated with Ramjas. I wanted to be in Ramjas because my parents were there, but then I got to know that the class happens in the combined. So
Yeah, yeah. The
yeah,
classes are done in arts faculty only.
yeah.
That's just amazing. And Vanshika, as you are from Delhi, why don't you visit the office and meet the student, interact with them face to face?
Yeah, I was wondering that. I actually talked to one of Priyansh, sir.
Yeah, Priyansh is my assistant. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was wondering it would be so fun.
You should come, and moreover, as you're preparing for net, we can have interaction about it. The way you are going, it's clearly sorted. I'm sure you'll be having a JRF, maybe in this coming attempt only. So
Thank you
we
so
can talk
much for
about this
saying
thing.
that.
I can add something new. I can talk about some latest things and all. So as you are from Delhi, I would suggest you to come to class and meet the students, interact with them. Every whatever we do, whatever we earn in life, our duty is to share. Our duty is to impart. And people like you who are very much sorted, they have a clear mindset what to do, how to achieve, and what should be my consistency. You should come and talk. You will inspire hundreds of students there. So I
Thank you
just
for saying that.
invite you to join us whenever you are free. My classes are from Monday to Friday. So whenever
Okay.
you're free, just contact Priyansh and tell that I can come to the office maybe on Monday, Tuesday, and I'll be there and I will interact with students.
Oh, that would be a pleasure.
हाँ, and let's crack your JRF. जून में JRF निकालते हैं.
December, I'm doing December cycle because of, I didn't give attention much to semester two. So I'm just doing assignments right now, but I'm going for December
But
cycle.
my suggestion is attempt June.
Okay, okay,
Don't worry.
done.
There are many students, they have qualified net and their post graduation only. So if you crack it in June, the way you are going on, I'm sure you'll crack it. I'm
Okay.
sure you'll crack it. So if you crack it in June, then also they'll be giving you 2 years, 2 years to complete your post graduation, and you're already in second semester. So
Yes,
all you
sir.
need is 2 more semesters, right? So you should attempt June exam. December we can keep it in safe. Maybe for a JRF. What if you get a JRF in June only?
Yeah,
And in any situation, at least you will have a taste of that paper. So ultimately, June attempt karna hi hai. So we'll sit
that,
and talk about it, and I'll also see that what all you have studied and where you're lacking. If you're lacking in certain areas, we'll talk about that, and we have plenty of time for June exam.
yes,
So
sir.
let's hit this June also, so that when you are done with your post graduation, you are already qualified with all those exams people are going to struggle at. You're already qualified, and you will be one of those youngest professors. Teaching in Delhi University at a very young age, it has a different vibe. The gatekeepers don't let you enter. Arey, student hai, kahan ja raha hai? And you're like, no, 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 I'm assistant professor. So we'll work on it.
Sure, sir.
Whenever you're free, visit us.
Okay, sir.
Right? Thank you, Vanshika. Then it was pleasure talking to you. You already sorted, so I don't have a lot of questions. I'll have questions in my class. वहां पे बात
Done,
करते
sir. It
हैं.
would be so cool.
And
Thank you
you're
for
really
taking the
sorted. I
time.
must say you have those, एक हिंदी में लाइन है, होनहार बिरवान के होते चिकने पात. Talented लोग हैं ना, वो नजर आ जाते हैं. I have already observed this thing. So this JRF is nothing for you. You are going to nail it. Maybe in June, maybe in December, but JRF is nothing for you. You will definitely crack it, and we'll work on it. So
Thank you,
see you in the
sir. I'm
class.
looking forward to it.
Okay,
Bye.
Vanshika.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Take care.